vanilla. Just doing a bit of a trial run with a live broadcast. And hi Steve. I'm not going to be anywhere near as talkative as you, Steve. You're a real professional at this, but this is my first time just having a go at live, so... Yeah, it's quite a cool planet. Ooh. Right, I'm going to head for this trading post. It's about a minute, 6 seconds. See what we've got over there. This was a paradise planet. I found it a little while ago, but I don't know how I'm sounding, if I'm very loud or very quiet or distorted. This is an old headset I've been using. Thank you, Steve. Perfect sound. Wow. It's a bit of luck. Oh, here we go. I can't keep up the commentary like you do, Steve. It's going to be a bit of a boring moon, I think. Let's have a look. And here we go. No, it's not easy. It's not easy at all, Steve. Oh, what have we got here? Digwium. That sounds like something out of Harry Potter. Raw meat. I'm not doing a planetary walk or anything like that, Steve. I'm just, I'm literally just looking around on different planets at the moment on my usual safari type expedition. Well, we've only got 7 creatures on this planet, so it's not going to be much of a safari, I'm afraid. I'm relegated to the bedroom, unlike you, Steve. You have the downstairs, and Mrs. Gamo has the upstairs. I've been relegated to the very small bedroom, so I'm a little bit cramped and hot in here. I need to open the window, I think. Whew. Well, it's not a lot going on here, is there? I'm gonna have to. I'm not very patient. I'm gonna have to leave, I think. Here comes my Serrano, the Bergerac, with the big nose. Well, I only have fighters, I don't have anything else other than fighters, so I'm going to move to a new system and see what we can find there. Right, my blue stars, not much going on there. Let's try this one. It is an S-Class version, yes. I can actually say I've never had a hauler. I mean, I've pretty much only ever had fighter class ships. Right. Common planet there. Hit radioactive planet. I might have a look at that in a minute. Over here we have Otikmo, barren planet. I don't think I'll be going there. And a couple of moons. A Forsaken moon and a Verdant moon. Might take a look there as well. Right, let's go over here, the radioactive moon, radioactive planet, Actri Major, 1 minute 12. You don't have to hang around, guys. I'm going to bore the pants off you, because this is my first time doing it live. Feel free to go if you're getting bored. I wasn't even sure it would work. Like I'm saying, I'm sitting in my smallest bedroom with an old 32-inch TV, my Apple laptop, and a crappy old headset, and that's about it. Yeah, this is my. Oh, it's not an S class. Sorry, it's an A class. Just been looking at maps for the Guildford meetup, trying to find a car park because I intend to drive it both times. I'm not going to use the trains; they're too unreliable. So, especially having been a train driver, I tend to rather use my own car. I think so. Just trying to find a car park that's going to be relatively close to the Three Pigeons, which is where we're meeting up. Also, I want to get some pictures of the billboard, which goes up on the Monday. So. We'll be going up there twice that week. It's going to be a busy week, what with Beyond dropping on the Wednesday. Right, let's see what we've got here. Oh right. I didn't realise that, Vanilla. I know El Play said he was going to come down on the Monday if he could get away from work, I think, to try and get some pictures of the billboard. We're not even sure what time it's going up or anything, and I can't find out for the life of me. I've tried the council, I've even emailed Hello Games, and nobody seems to know. I thought the council might have known, but they've got no idea what time it's going to happen, so it looks like I'm going to be hanging around there all day. Although my daughter's coming with me just as a bit of moral support. But it'd be nice to go on the Saturday as well to get some more photographs with everybody. I'm not sure how many we've got turning up, but yeah, I think the current number was about 16, I think. There's not a whole lot going on here, is there? You did say you're coming down to Brighton soon, aren't you, Steve? Was that September? Yeah, I don't know how to find out who owns the contract for that sign. Oh right, you've got some friends in Guildford, that's useful. Hi KJ PC Gaming, thank you very much for joining my first stream, which is pretty awful, but I just wanted to give it a go and try to build up my confidence really. Vanilla and Steve are also on there, getting really bored with what I'm doing, so... Oh, this is cool. I'm not doing what Steve does. I'm in creative mode. I just tend to wander from one planet to the next, just looking for any diplos, pretty much. But sorry, that was a bit loud. Yeah. So doing this in creative mode is a bit pointless, really, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm still gonna learn words, I guess. And I'm not finding many creatures. Not much of a safari without the creatures, I'm afraid. I think it is pretty boring. I can't keep up the commentary. I'm not a talkative person at the best of times, so doing this is quite alien for me. Alien, that's a good... Sorry for the pun. I might move on again. Get back in my... Oh, I might use one of my other starships. That one. I used the Valley Forge. This ship was called the Valley Forge after the film Silent Running, but all my ships have reset themselves to the original names, which I don't understand. Puns. I can do puns while I'm watching you, Steve. I don't know if I can do it whilst I'm playing myself. I get bored very quickly and tend to move on again. Green. Green star. It's not a thing anyone is born with. Did you know that S-word, sword, was talked into streaming and he didn't think it would be interesting? Wow, yeah. take my daughter into Brighton this morning, Steve. It's Pride over this coming weekend. There's a big thing in Brighton, and she works for the cinema, the Odeon cinema in Brighton, so I had to get there in there really early before I get caught in all the traffic, because there's thousands of people turn up. Tongue-tied, yeah, I can do that. I can do tongue-tied. What have we got here? Zush, a lost green planet. Wow, right, I'm going there. It'd been good if it'd been a lush Zush planet. That would have been cool. Right, here we go. It's all going to be greyed out, I guess, as these planets are. Go. Mind the mushrooms. Not much room here. Sorry, another pun. But I found some room on the beach. Alright, Pride in Southampton on York's Bank holiday, Vanilla. That'll be great. And Karen, I don't think I have a single solitary video where I don't mention that my brain is not connected to my tone properly. It comes with the territory. Oh, that's okay then, because I haven't got a brain, so I'll be fine. I can hear something. I can't see anything. I'll take a quick dip in here, see what I can find. Some rays. The worst memory on internet, Steve. Who are you again? Come to that, who am I? I've got a convenient memory. If my wife asks me to take the rubbish out, I seem to forget that on a regular basis. And putting my washing in the machine, I've been retired 4 years now, and I still don't remember to do any of those household chores. I'm rubbish at that. I'm good at playing No Man's Sky though. I can do that every day of the week, and I don't forget to do it either. Yeah, Hello Games just tweeted the release date with a little video. It was a very small video. It's not much bigger than the last one we had, was it? I don't know what quality this is showing up for you guys. I'm a baby for doing this. I'm a bit of a beginner, so I've no idea what it looks like for you. So Steve, are you going to be streaming live on that day, or are you just going to get a few hours in on your own? Wow, look at this cave. I'm going down now. $720. Thank you, Karen. I don't know how I adjust that. Everything I've ever done always comes out in 720, so I don't know how you achieve 1080p. I'm pretty useless doing this, to be honest. I'm not sure if I'll do it again. I haven't found any animals. It's not much of a safari going on here. And I come full circle and I haven't found a thing. Back to my ship. Yeah, so I've only got the PS4, so it'll only ever be 720. I'm hoping to build a PC this year. I haven't built one for 20 years. The last time I built one was way back, way back. And I think it's easier now. It's all pretty much plug and play now, so I'll be giving that a go later in the year. There's a few games I want to play on the PC. I can't get on the PlayStation. KJ saying, Vanilla, I told my sister that I will not accept any intrusions on the 14th. LOL. No DRS, no interruptions. Nice. Right, where was that other moon? Right, there's this isotopic planet. Well, you're going to try and get the 16th and the 19th off, but you're in your office cover for Team that week. Oh, it's a shame. Steve, you're putting Evie in the shed. Why? I've got 6 watching, it says here. I don't know if that's correct. I'm a real newbie. This is awful. Good at putting you off when you're in live stream. Yeah, like I said yesterday, as long as she's not doing a live stream and creating a puddle on the floor. Yeah, we've got 2 dogs. They're called Caisson. They're sort of medium-sized Dutch barge dogs, so they can be a little bit loud sometimes when I'm trying to do stuff, which is why I haven't done any live streaming downstairs, and that's why I'm upstairs today in the little room. Fallen as high. Oh. You can't get me, you can't get me. It's creative mode. That's a spiky little crab. I'm not going to hurt you though. Only 6 species on this planet. I'm not doing very well today. I hope my accent's not too off-putting. I don't know if you'd call it an accent. It's not like Steve's, and it's probably not like Vanilla's either, and it's definitely not like Karen's. Oh, that's what I haven't got. I haven't got any snacks or anything up here. I'm trying to lose weight at the moment. Snacks are a strict no-no at the moment. I don't have much of an accent at all, I don't think, Steve, actually. They say it's a little bit like a London accent, but other than that, it's probably closest to somebody like Liam, or maybe, yeah, Liam probably. I can hear something. Can you tell me if I take a picture, will that interrupt the stream, or can I just take pictures randomly? Something else I didn't want to do until somebody could tell me otherwise. So if I wanted to take a photo at any stage, will that interrupt the stream? Wow, that was a bit of luck. I knew that. Oh, Steve, you haven't tried it. Shall I give it a go? I'll try. Well, there we go. I'll change the filter. A bit of fog. I don't know if you're seeing this, but I'm doing photo mode. Anyway, it seemed to work, I guess. I don't know why I'm doing this really. Again, I'm in creative mode, so it's a little bit pointless, but 1394. And I don't need any of this stuff. Yeah, I really only do creative mode just to take photos, which is what I pretty much do every day of the week at the moment. I tend to get up about 5 AM in the morning, until my wife gets up around 8ish, I suppose, so I get about 3 good hours in, where I'll pretty much just take photos and then put them on Twitter, and hopefully people like them usually. I'm going to move on again because I'm bored again. If I can find this. There we go. Would anyone like a cup of tea? Says Steve. No, don't drink tea. I haven't done since I was about 4. Just drink coffee and water pretty much. Oh, sinus problem, Karen. Yeah, I've had awful sinus problems since I was about 20 years old. I've had 15 operations because I get sinus problems plus polyps, so yeah, I've had 15 operations to try and keep that problem down, but I still get problems. I wasn't able to smell for about 20 years, which sometimes is a good thing and sometimes not so much. Right, I'm going to try this one. You guys must be bored now. I'm not doing the commentary, I'm just skipping from planet to planet. That's got to be really tedious for you to watch. I've also been cleaning out my PlayStation today. I've got the whole thing apart. I bought one of those aerosol air dusters, cleaned the fan, put it all back together again, and it still sounds a bit like a Harrier jump jet, but there you go. Hopefully it'll hold out till next year when I get my PS5. Right. Can't say that. Viridescent planet. A couple of moons, one of which is a decaying nuclear moon, and the other being, I'll get there, it's a low atmosphere moon. I don't think there's much else here. Woo! That looks like a frozen planet to me, I'm not sure though. Yep. As with Steve and some of the other guys were saying the other day, these look all too familiar now. Every planet seems to look the same, especially the frozen ones. I will land there because that's where I normally find dip flows, but I don't really understand why were the creatures the same over and over again, regardless of biome. I thought the whole point of things being randomly generated was that they would look different each time, but they all too often seem to look exactly the same. You clean your PC about once a month now. Or maybe I should get a compressor. I just bought one of those aerosol cans from Amazon. It seems to do the job okay, but I don't know how long it'll last. Right, how many creatures have we got here? Oh, 15, that's good. And it's Fontod Major. That sounds like some kind of illness, but here we go. Oh, we've got some of those flying sausage things. You mustn't say sausage with Evie around, I guess, Steve. And I'm finding it hard to scan those. Nope, giving up. So Vanilla, have you tried streaming? I can't say I've ever noticed, but have you ever tried streaming? I'm sure you're 100% better at it than I am. Wow, and Procedural Traveller's here as well. I'm truly honoured today. My first 3 minutes, all my favourite guys have turned up. That's a bit of luck. I feel even more nervous now. It's not like I even know what I'm doing. I'm just in awe of people like Steve and Procedural Traveller and Karen. Just seems so effortless, really. It's quite a cool planet, literally a cool planet. But as I was just saying, they look the same from space, and when you get down on the planet itself, they look the same. I'm just going to have a look at that cave over there, and then I'll probably leave again. It's not effortless. I can't even say the word. It's not effortless. Not at all. And believe me, we understand what you're feeling right now. Steve says, in real life, I go quite shy. LOL. I don't believe that, Steve, for a moment. I can't believe you're shy. No, I definitely am. And I'm finding it extremely hard just talking to... I know I'm talking to you guys, but it feels like I'm talking to myself, which feels a bit strange at the moment and not natural. But I'll try scanning one of these again. Nope, still can't do it. There we go. And I'm not finding many other animals here, just those. So I might call my ship and move on again. Here we go again. Got board already. Procedural Traveller saying new profile pictures can take a while. My new one took 2 days to show. Wow. And Karen says, okay, PT thanks. Oh, Procedural Traveller thanks, as I should say. I'm trying to find somewhere else to go. And I'm going to try this viridescent planet. Whoa. That's more like it, Steve. You took the back legs off a donkey. I wish I could be like that, but I can't. Adkara. A viridescent planet. I'm really hoping we get some of those vibrant colours we had in the old days when I first started playing. You know, the planets were more sort of devoid of anything, but the colours are really great. We've got a super heavy rainstorm. Can't see a thing. Woo! That wasn't a good approach. I'm singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again. Sorry for that, folks. Do a bit of singing. Yeah, I mean the colours here are they're nice, but they're very subtle, very Earth-like really, and they're not really alien. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to play this every day for the rest of my life probably, but I'd love to see some more vibrant colours. And I'll do less of the singing, I promise. Bouncies. I'm terrible. Whenever I see bouncies, I want to leave. I get bored with the bouncies. They're like those squidgy things that kids buy. You squidge them till their eyes pop out. No, don't say that. Don't say that. What sort of noise is that? I'm going to take a photo and stop. Filmic, and I like to bring the fog a bit more. It's about maximum. Put the sun up in the sky. What a nice smile. I wish I had a smile like that. Right. I didn't scan him, did I? Did I scan you? No. I don't need units really, do I? I'm still on the lookout for a new Diplo. As I said the other day, I think the biggest one I've had so far was 8.5 meters, and I was really tiny, but it'd be great to see even bigger ones than that when we get beyond. And more creatures back in the caves. I don't know about you guys, we used to get, in the cave systems, we used to get a load of creatures, but we just don't get any anymore. Unless they've fallen in there by accident, which I often do as well, but... Karen's saying sometimes, at the moment, I start my intro, I feel awful, but I want to be up and happy. After I get into it a few minutes, I start to feel better. Yeah, it has a way of doing that. It sort of lifts the spirits, I guess. And I think it was you, Karen, that told me to do it with a smile in my voice. I can't do that. I'm trying it now, but it doesn't seem to work. I just feel like I'm grimacing, really. I'm not a natural smiler anyway. No, I'm definitely grimacing. I don't want to do that. That's just horrible. I can see my reflection in the monitor. That's just gross. That's enough to scare any of these creatures off. We can make a number one single, mate. I don't think so, Steve. You probably could, not me. And I think it was a bit cringy, Karen. I'm always singing. I'm always getting told off for singing. I just don't matter where I am. I'm always whistling or singing. It can get a bit annoying. Wow, definitely a bouncy planet. It's a really big bouncy. He's still only 5.1 meters though. And the sun's setting. Oh. Look at these little guys. I'll feed him. Shall I feed him? Yeah, I'm going to feed him. I can catch up with him. I can hardly see you. Where are you? Hiding in the grass. That's a bit creepy. No, that's just a bit creepy, I'm sorry. Has he only got one eye? Nope, he's got two. There's the other one. And grass sticking in it. Right. I'm going to a new planet. I'm bored again. Yeah. I can't wait for Beyond. Not so much for VR because I haven't actually bought the VR headset yet. My daughter just bought the Oculus Quest, which is a fantastic VR headset, but it's a wireless headset, so it won't be capable of hasn't got the power of a PC, so it won't be able to run No Man's Sky. I'm not sure whether I will go for VR or not. I can't make up my mind. Saying, you know, about this pre-next businesses in the past, you guys try to move forward. True. If you're constantly comparing the game to what it was before the now year old update, you might be missing what it is. The Proceeding Traveller says, I will not stop going on about previous versions, especially when they had better colours and terrain. I agree with both of those sentiments. I love the colours of the older versions. But I also agree we've got to move on, so hey ho. It's kind of like the new employee who constantly says, in my last job we did things this way or that. Manella's saying, I spent my VR fund on 2 tattoos, second of which is being done on the 10th of September. Then I'll save up again for VR. Oh, that's a shame. I was going to ask where your tattoos are, but I think that's personal, isn't it? I think I'd rather go VR than tattoos. All my kids have got tattoos. I say all my kids have got VR. All my kids have got tattoos, and I'm the old man out. My wife's even got one on her foot, but I haven't got one. I think if I had one, I really want a big blue dragon on my shoulder. It's a bit sad, really. No. I'm moving on again. I'm like this, I'm afraid, guys. I'm very picky. I just look around and try to find the one with maybe half a dozen planets, or 4 planets in this case, and go there. Thanks, Steve. You've got to go now. Yeah, I'll catch you again. I'll probably be watching one of your streams. I'm not sure if I'll do this again. I feel like I'm pretty crap at it, to be honest, if I'm allowed to use that word online. I'll probably do it for another 10 minutes or so, and then I'll also be heading south or north. Yeah, south. Yeah, I'm going downstairs in a bit. So, like I said before, I've been relegated to the little tiny weeny bedroom, which has just about got a single bed in it, and I'm going to Bungat, Toxic Anomaly. You've got 4 tattoos at the moment, Vanilla. 1 more to go. The new ones are on the forearm left and bicep left arm. Cool. Yeah, something I'll maybe do one day. Although I'm getting a bit old, really. 65 this year. I don't know if I should be thinking about having tattoos, really. Toxic Anomaly. And it's how many creatures have we got? Let's have a look. 13, that's good. And if I take a picture, we get all the colours back. The sun up there. That looks cool. I like that. This is what I spend most of my time doing, just getting pictures like this, bringing the fog in a little bit, and maybe changing to the lens and altering the depth of field so you get that sort of blurring effect in the foreground and in the background, like that. Too much. Just like that, maybe. Yeah, I like that. It's just a personal thing, I guess. I've never really done building, so I tend to just take photographs. I don't do much base building. I might give it a go soon though. Procedural Traveller saying, to be honest, I was going to buy a PC and an HTC Vive. However, I spent all my budget on the PC parts. Fair enough. Yeah, the Vive looks really good. I just haven't got that sort of money myself at the moment, so I could probably just stretch to maybe getting the PSVR. But I'm not sure, maybe next year the PSVR will be wireless rather than being tethered to it. I mean, like, at the moment, like I said, I've got the Oculus Quest, which is completely wireless. It's only running from pretty much from the processing power of a mobile phone, but what it can do is absolutely fantastic, and I love it. I'm gradually getting used to that sort of queasiness you get with when you first get into VR. So. And I was saying, I find I spend ages on planets, even toxic ones. I can't cope with frenzied sentinels. Just can't cope with frenzied sentinels. Luckily in creative mode you don't get any sentinels really, do you? So we used to get, that's something else that's gone. We used to get the sentinels even in creative mode, but we don't even get those anymore. So I don't know why they removed that. I guess because you don't, they're not going to harm you, so there's no point in them being there. I'm assuming that's why. Anyway, I'm going to give it another 7 minutes, maybe take it up to the hour, and then I'll let you guys get some peace from my boring voice. Karen says just carry more ammo for now. Procedural Traveller saying the only planet I don't spend a very long time are the dead planets. Yep, me too. I don't go to dead planets. They're sometimes good for taking a picture with the no atmosphere effect you get, but other than that, the clue's pretty much in the title really. They're dead planets and there's nothing there. Maybe if there was, you know, something in the caves, remember dead planet, but something still living under the ground, maybe like's being suggested with Mars. You know, the surface is pretty much dead, but something pretty spooky is lying underground, maybe in wait. We need some more threat really, you know, things that's going to come at you out of the darkness and from underground and grab you by the ankles. And I'm not finding much life on this planet either. Oh right, the dead planets do have stuff underground. See, I've visited the dead planets so infrequently that I can't even remember if there was any life on them at all. There's something over there moving. Oh, I think it's what Steve would call a strider. Swim, swim, swim. Keep on swimming, keep on swimming. Where's he gone? Well, that was a bit weird. I'm sure he was there just now. Oh. And he's going to have a go at me now. Before running off and taking a run up. Nope. And all of a sudden there are loads of creatures. But again, I keep on saying it, you can go to pretty much any planet and these creatures will be the same. You get the predator like this, and the smaller creatures which look very much like this, running around, and you get these little two-legged creatures. And again, it doesn't matter what biome they're in, they'll be very similar. I'm not moaning. I still love coming to these planets and looking for things, but we really need that diversity, and you know, we need some differences. I thought that's what procedural meant, you know, we would get little changes or maybe big changes on each planet, but and we never got that promise of things getting stranger the closer you get to the centre of the galaxy. We never really got that. Karen saying in real life you have to seek danger to find it. I guess in game it's the same, yeah. And it's finding me at the moment by the looks of it. I'm going to get another... Whoa! You just kicked my ass, as they say. I'm going to get another picture. Oh, I've got to reset this. It's all blurry. It's all blurry. Put the sun over there. He's very yellow. And I'm very blue. Karen's saying procedural means mass averages odds. It doesn't dictate that there will be diversity. No, that shows how stupid I am, Karen. I just assumed when they said procedurally generated creatures, and we saw that the art in their offices when we first started getting shown the game, that creatures would get differences on each planet because of the procedural nature of the game. We would get changes, but as you say, it's more of a mathematical thing with the averages and the odds rather than actually physical changes in the creatures, which we don't seem to be getting. But I do hope we do get those things in Beyond. We start to get the maybe 10-meter high creatures when you look up in VR, and just sort of breathtaking sort of things maybe we're looking forward to in the coming game. Oh, he's got feathers. Anyway, what's Karen saying? Not at all. Someone has set those averages up. HD could add more parts to the mix, and that would give us more diversity. Definitely diversity. Or diversity. Diversity, yes. Well guys, I'm going to love you and leave you, as they say. Thank you so much for watching me. And I'm sure it was tedious and boring, but I enjoyed doing something. It's doing something new again for the first time. And that's it for now. Thank you so much again. Goodbye.